It is Ryan here, and I have a question for you. What do you do when you win? Like, are you a fist pumper, a woohooer, a hand clapper, a high fiver? I kind of like the high five, but if you want to hone in on those winning moves, check out Chumba Casino. At ChumbaCasino.com, choose from hundreds of social casino-style games for your chance to redeem serious cash prizes. There are new game releases weekly, plus free daily bonuses, so don't wait. Start having the most fun ever at ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
Welcome to the Scene Snobs podcast.
Yes, we did it. It worked.
It did. We're here.
So
He
exciting.
called us. We were summoned and we're here. It's Tuesday.
You guys, you all brought us here.
Yeah, it's
You did that.
We do this because we know you love us.
Absolutely.
And we
Almost
hate
as much
you.
as we love us.
We hate you.
I don't actually hate
All
you at
of
all.
you.
Nope. I
No,
love you.
I don't
I
love
completely love you.
I don't love anybody and I don't hate anybody. I mildly put up with people.
He puts like attempted interest into it.
A little bit.
A little bit. Me.
Yes, so we are the Scene Snobs.
Hi, everyone.
I'm Mick Manhattan.
I'm the madman, Casey Plow.
And we're back again for another episode. And I'm swiveling a lot. I feel like
You
I'm like
really are.
kirking a lot.
You're going
This
hardcore Kirk.
I'm gonna hardcore Kirk and I'm gonna leave that
All right.
banner up to hide my giant belly.
So does that mean I have to talk like this? Damn it, Jim.
Yes, it does. You have to pull Spock and you have to pull. Well, we have a special guest today, so we're going to let him be you. Or
Ooh, yeah, he should be. He's got them legs.
he's got them legs. I've seen him. Consider it done.
And he knows how to use them.
What time you open? Sorry.
That's terrible.
We are going to get to our special guest, Mr. Paul Dunn, in just a little bit. Let's get to the show. First and foremost,
Yes.
I'm a little annoyed by our viewers.
Okay. What happened?
Our Halloween prize challenge
Yeah.
for this very awesome
The sweet pillowcase.
horror movie pillowcase,
Yeah.
which I'm going to give Paul a chance
That
to
one right
answer. And if he doesn't answer correctly, we're still going to keep it going. I'm not putting on a new challenge until somebody answers this question.
This is a rollover challenge.
Rollover challenge. And I have lots of gifts.
That doesn't mean you have to physically roll over. That won't mean anything.
So right now we have two challenges. Yes, you do have to roll over, actually.
Oh,
Right now we have two challenges going on. And the other prize is this other pillowcase, which I think is money sweet. It's
yeah.
Halloween 2 pillowcase. Trust me, I have more than pillowcases to give out, but we have to give these gifts out before we get to the good stuff.
But we can give that gift to me because that's an amazing pillowcase.
I mean, if you send me a scare video and tag me on all of our thing and you're the only one, then you'll get it. I don't care.
So what's
I
that
will
one more
shoot
time
this.
for that challenge?
So here's the two challenges.
We got two challenges.
First challenge. Now I'm opening it up. You can message us anywhere for the first challenge. First challenge is tell me how many people in the entirety of the Friday the 13th franchise, including the reboot. So that's 1 through 9, Jason X, Freddy versus Jason, and then the reboot. So how many off-screen deaths were there?
Mm-hmm.
If you can tell me that answer, you can message me anywhere. You will be the proud winner of the horror movie pillowcase.
Message them anywhere, and it can just be a number, folks. Just send a number.
At this
Just
point,
send a
somebody
number.
send me
If
a
someone just sends a number, you win.
somebody send that.
We're
number.
easy to please too. All right.
Very true. And then for the second one, I want to see some cool scare videos. I want you to scare the hell out of somebody, or scare the hell out of me, or scare the hell out of somebody.
But carefully. Like, don't cause bodily harm. Please don't hurt anybody.
True, fun Halloween.
Yeah,
videos.
try not to like scare your grandma coming up like the 3 cement steps to the front door because that might end poorly for everybody. So I don't think it's worth a pillowcase.
I mean, have at it. I'm just saying fun Halloween scare videos. If you do decide to really give somebody a heart attack, that's on you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that. That's the disclaimer
we don't-
right here.
mhm. Yeah.
We want none of that.
We ain't going to view any videos where someone is injured.
But tag us on social media. Wherever you post it, I want the Scene Snobs tagged. We have to be tagged. I have to be able to see it. And we will, whoever does the one I, myself, and Casey deem the best scare video, either make us laugh really hard or make us scared really hardcore.
Yeah.
So one or the other. And, we'll have some fun with it.
But don't ask them to scare us, because we know some people who could put some terrible things together and legit scare us. I'm easily scared.
Oh, jump scares do the trick, so just do that.
Yeah, everything from The Grudge.
Yeah, fair. Or The Ring. That'll work too.
Fair, yeah, that works. Yep.
So there you go. You got your 2 challenges. We're going to roll over the second holiday. And don't worry, I'm getting to all of these prizes. These prizes are all going to go. Now, you may lose the first challenge. Now, if Paul answers the question correctly on this show, he will win the pillowcase, and I will put a new challenge up at the end of the show.
So no pressure at all.
No pressure.
No pressure, Paul.
No pressure. And we're going to bring him on very soon.
Yes, he's sitting in our green room. I know he's very excited. He's got bells on, and I'm excited too.
Well, the show ends at 10 o'clock, so we figure we'll bring him on about 9:55.
9:55 sounds about right. Yeah, I mean that's we don't want to overkill. We don't want to give you too much, Paul.
That's a lot of Paul in your face.
I
mean, we could all do a little Paul in our faces.
Heyo, that's could be sexual.
I'm talking like this far from your face.
Oh yeah, like nose to nose, right?
The nose,
right?
It's coming. It's coming. Chris Sales is here. Well played. You've made me have to watch Casey Plot favorites of the franchise. Jason Takes Manhattan too many times, and I'm sure I'm for sure off in my count now. Please give me a number, Chris. If the number's 1, I might still give it to you.
It is one of the best of the franchise. I'm just saying.
I
was sold by this guy.
You can even
because the idea of Jason taking Manhattan. That's where he got the Manhattan from, folks. That's where the Manhattan came from.
No, that is not 100% true, but very close. Like that played a part.
Yeah, there we go.
Because Mick does take Manhattan.
Mick takes Manhattan.
It's
like the Muppets do.
Or Debbie doing Dallas. So Mick does Dallas.
Okay, so we've got a new movie coming out, which will also be a scare video, and that's Mick's porn.
I don't know what just happened.
Mick Manhattan takes Dallas?
And then goes back to Manhattan.
Mick takes Manhattan and then double does Dallas. Right? Little DVD.
It may happen. I mean, it's going to be on VHS.
Well, naturally, yeah, of course.
I get the squiggly lines on and everything.
Yeah. Use the tracking to try to make the actual.
In fact, I'm even for the Halloween challenge, I'll even accept your answers in the comments tonight because I've gotten none. So it's I'm at that point where we'll accept your answers. We have some fun stuff we're going to talk about tonight, and let me check the inbox real quick because I haven't checked it in a while, so I don't know if.
Watch, you're going to have like 14 messages that have been coming throughout the day.
No, I have checked this thing like crazy, and nothing has been coming through. And you guys have been annoying me. See, nothing has come through. We've got no numbers, so that's still up for grabs, everybody. Chris says, I can give you my number here, but it's easily off. Jason in space really screwed me. Give me the number. Chris, give me the number.
No, and Jason in space will screw you because it's terrible.
I know the number. So
you're a maniac with that, man. When it comes to everything Friday the 13th, you're in knowledge of that.
In fairness, I did the research. So, like, I told them not to do the research, and I did it.
Right.
So, like, I cheated it. So
there were a lot of late nights in ketchup bottles, but he made it.
It's true. But before we go on, remember to give us your numbers. Remember to hang out, talk to us. We're going to bring Paul on in just a few seconds. A couple of announcements real quick. Thank you, to Gerard for buying some of our merch.
It was amazing.
Very cool. Mick manhandles
Minsk. That's amazing. And that's where you belong.
That is the sequel that we all deserve. 100%.
This is going to be like somehow you roughhousing Russians. It's beautiful. It's all you want. It's everything you want in life. Ron just gave you a porn where you're just pummeling Russians. It's brilliant.
Beating up Russians and like taking their lovely women with me. And then once they age to a certain extent, we all know what happens there. I give them back. And it's like, I'm going back to Manhattan, take a hike. That's my story. Anyway.
That's a good story. That's really good. It's very Enemy at the Gates. I really like what you did there. Some poeticness to it.
5001. How many people on the boat or the space station or the one in the damn boat? No, sir. There's a number. I'm not taking 5001. All right. Announcements.
So you just lied saying you would take any number. So you made me a liar.
Well, no. I'll take any number that they give me.
How dare you turn me into a liar? How dare you? That's not fair.
5,000.
Take the words from me.
I'm going to give Chris another chance to guess, but I am going to hold on to 5001. If Paul gives me a number or anybody else gives me a number by the end of the episode, whatever's closest, I will give it to.
Fair enough. I like it. There we go.
Okay, so all right.
Welcome to the new rules of the game.
New rules, and then we'll come up with a new.
We're
challenge.
the worst saw ever because our like to play a game. We don't stick to one set of rules.
Would you like to play again? This is uncomfortable for you?
Is this? Oh, we can add like baby powder for the chafing.
All right, we'll just give you the key.
We'll just there's
right
another
here.
key over here, and
You
we'll
can
just
hang
hand
out.
that key. Look, I feel bad about this. Would you like some dinner too? Because this has been uncomfortable for everyone. Oh gosh,
Just-
look right across your mouth there. It almost ripped your face off.
We're just
Sorry.
going to go out. We're just going to go out and get some burgers. You want to come with us?
Yeah, how about that? It sounds better.
My real guess was 52. My real guess. There we go. My real guess 52. That is over. That's all I'm going to say is over.
But you just gave everyone else a chance. Hi, Kathleen.
Yeah. Oh shit. Well, yeah. Well, actually, we don't know if he'll be closest.
Right.
So I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It is over, but I don't know
Well,
that
there
he'll
you
be
go
closest
now.
or not.
Jeez, your
Kathleen,
desire to be Drew Carey has just screwed the entire thing.
Oh man. I don't want to be skinny Drew Carey now, or when he was a Marine, not like in between.
Right, but the in between is just part of the process, bro.
Because
You're on the
Cleveland
path.
doesn't rock, and there's not going to be a Mick Manhattan takes Cleveland.
There will if you believe it.
That's true. This guy's going to produce my film career.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting.
It's the same.
There's going to be a lot of space action, but not the same.
That is bullshit. Rules do matter. We just changed them.
Oh no, rules and points. Yeah, they're just
It's like the Catholic Church. Once we want to change something, we do.
yeah.
And
Surprise!
it's still a rule, though. I mean, it's still
No,
works.
it's cool because we had a whole bunch of Cardinals elect us here, so we're naturally the chosen ones.
Actual Cardinals.
Yeah. They were birds. They were flying outside.
See, the Cardinals that you get in the church, fake because they're not really appointed by anybody.
Well, they're not really birds.
But cardinals, the birds, are
Yeah.
very real,
Absolutely.
scientifically speaking.
I can see them outside.
And then I joined late. No, you joined late. Get in here. Okay, I'm gonna come down on this real quick because we haven't even made the announcement yet. And Paul's still sitting.
Paul's still sitting there. We're the worst, man.
We're the worst.
We're terrible.
Oh my god! If you don't,
Hey, who's our
if you don't believe us, there he is.
Hey, buddy.
We'll get to Paul. I promise. I wanted to see his face though, so he didn't think we were bullshit. Okay, thank you, Gerard, for buying merchandise from a merch store.
Love
you
you,
go
buddy.
to the Scene Snobs merch.com if you want to buy something as well. And we'll post a picture of it and after this probably. Secondly, we are on the Helium Radio Network every Sunday.
Yes, we are.
12:30 p.m. Eastern on their station number 2, Untethered Radio. If you want to listen to episodes there.
No, they don't make us sound like we're on helium, right?
No.
Okay.
No.
Because that'd still be cool. I mean,
and
I'm
we're
just
on their-
curious.
I like that we're on their comedy network. I think we're funny.
Really?
Yeah.
I have looks aren't everything.
Untethered kind of works.
Yeah, completely lost.
Just
Would
like our
just
rules.
it's just a touch.
Our
It's so
rules are
close.
untethered from society. So next announcement is we play every day at 12 p.m. Eastern on Radio Free Hub City. So if you go over, it's all tagged. You can check it out. It's going to be up on the website by the end of the week. Go check it out. We play at the lunch hour, 12 p.m. Eastern, every day.
So you can eat your lunch and be regaled by us.
Yes. I do want to get to Chris's second piece. 60 guards were spotted to meet them in the space station, but it's possible there were robots, like one in the barge. Still don't know how many others on that Manhattan ship, though.
There's a big chip.
So take out anyone you don't know of. Take out all of those, because this is a part of it. All of those 60 guards, there's an actual count, an official count on many of the websites, and I'm going to give it to you. They only count 5 of them. They're only credited as 5.
I really love how you are coaching along the challenge.
I really am.
It's
ridiculous.
ridiculous.
He's so close. So I'm gonna. I'm not saying I'm going to give it to him, but I want to help if I can.
Look, Chris, we love you, but he clearly loves you more because he's just trying to give it to you. You know.
Mick Manhattan takes Chris Sales.
Well, that's going to be a different one. That's
Chris-
like an MMA match.
Chris sells Manhattan.
Oh, okay. There we go. He's your pimp.
I like it. Let's get your big yellow hat.
Told you, I'm ready to direct this, man. Let's make
my
this
God.
happen.
I can only imagine you on a chair just like, action. It's not hard enough yet.
You're not really pulling it out of yourself. I want you to give everything. It's just
change it to fit your current narrative.
Yeah, exactly. We're like politicians, but funnier
and better looking.
Well, obviously,
and white, but much younger.
Yeah, there you go.
And we're not racist, and we don't
semi woke. I'd
like to think we're more woke than
probably more than semi. But since we haven't really experienced the other person's life, it's always hard to claim to be, But that's another show. We've done too many of those. No more serious things.
Speaking of Manhattan and politicians,
right? Heyo,
you're not wrong, Ron. We are everywhere, and we are like chlamydia.
Oh yeah, we are. We're tough to get rid of, and we're a lot of fun to get, though. That's the other thing. So when you get us, it's a blast.
I mean the actual action of trying to get, I suppose you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that I'd call it. All right. Supposed to meet them. I was dealing with the screaming toddler. I was trying to get here.
Well, first of all, I'm kind of like a screaming toddler. So
you screwed up.
I understand.
Websites. I thought you said we couldn't do that. I've been watching the movie. No. I did the websites.
You can't do it.
I have no time. I did that. I went to the websites. I'm not saying everybody else can.
He's trying to help you now because he's become your mentor, apparently, in this process.
I'm gonna help you. Anyway, I feel like we've been making Paul wait
for 16 minutes.
For 16 minutes.
For 16
and
minutes.
I feel bad about it. But Paul will bring you on in just a few.
Don't worry. Enough announcements. Bring on Paul Dunn, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey guys. How you guys doing?
Great, buddy. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Marvelous.
Been excited. Been nervous. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys.
You should be. You should be very nervous. Donnie Darko.
Ooh, strong shirt.
Yeah. You know what's awesome about that movie? So we're gonna just continue this show.
Patrick Swayze. Patrick Swayze is pretty awesome.
He plays a pedophile in it.
But he did a good job playing a pedophile.
I mean, Patrick Swayze does a good job at anything. You're right. That's your point. But yeah, I mean, I don't know.
And what about Jake Gyllenhaal? He was fantastic.
Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal's just great and everything.
I mean, almost as good as Bubble Boy.
We just introduced Paul. We didn't even let him tell us what he does. But anyway, hold on one second. He does have dreamy eyes.
Doesn't he, though? Don't you dig those? They're fantastic.
Open your eyes a little. Smile some
more.
Oh,
look at that smile. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
There he is. There he is. What's up, Starshine?
Paul, I want you to tell us about yourself. I want you to tell us about your show. And I want you to tell us about your business because you are a sponsor of the Scene Snobs, and I feel that's important.
Okay.
Noah's Arcade, go ahead.
All right. About myself, I just turned 30 yesterday. Big dirty 30. It was slightly terrifying, but it worked out just fine. I love horror movies. I love all genres of movies because I respect all of them for what they are. I recently got engaged 2 months ago, as long as she doesn't yell at me. Let's see, what else? He said, tell me about what I do for work. So for right now, I'm working a third shift for UPS on their cargo at the airport. I'm their operational manager, so I just assist with us downloading, playing, uploading the new manifests and all of that. Which is not bad. I love the guys I work with. They're hilarious. If anything, it helps me talk about movies and explore different ones because they're a very diverse group and they've definitely seen things I've never even thought about watching, which is always fun. And then as for my business, as my side business that I'm trying to make full time, it's called Consider It Done. I do mobile detailing. So I come to you. I'll detail anything for you. That's really where my passion is because I love cleaning because it gives me something to be in control of. So it's almost a good outlet. And it's also a good way just to make some extra money, especially since getting married next year. So yeah, there you go. You guys left? Okay, it's just me. Welcome to Scene Snobs podcast, you guys.
We got you.
We're here.
No, that's awesome, man. That's very exciting.
Yes.
I'm super excited that you hit your XXX yesterday. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And the video of you and Sam's engagement was fantastic. It was beautiful.
Thank you.
Love that. So very excited for you all.
I don't know why you chose to go to Iowa to do so.
That's where my mom's family's from. That's her lake house. It just had to be.
See?
Listen, it's still Iowa.
No, it's fine. Go Jayhawks. I feel you.
But why would you go all the way out to Iowa and not do it on the Field of Dreams?
That is true.
Point.
I assume that Iowa is literally just the field.
Just the field, and then
that's the rest of the state is just the state.
accurate.
That's surrounded.
Yep.
by Nebraska or something.
Well, I was mind-boggled that you were doing it on the water. I was where's water in Iowa? It's landlocked.
Nah, they got the biggest lakes.
I did assume there was like a man-made lake. Is it man-made? Tell us the truth.
That part I do not know. I don't think they're man-made. I think they're naturally there because you got Spirit Lake, then you have Lake Okoboji, and then you got a few others out there.
Nice.
Paul, when somebody named Paul Dunn comes on the show, we expect things to get done.
As they do. He just
I
did.
did. I got it done.
Tell us, man-made lake or real lake? God-made lake.
Real lake.
God-made lake. God-made lake. God-made lake.
That's how this works. Chris Sales says, happy birthday. Oh, no, that's not it. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Chris Sales.
Kathleen says, Paul wouldn't be so nervous if you hadn't made him wait 16 minutes. But that's what we do.
But that's, part of
But
the
you helped it go down.
See,
give me 16 minutes. See, give me 16 minutes.
You're good now, bro. I saw you pull it.
You did just
completely full when you started. And you were like,
Kathleen, you're going to wait 24 minutes if we invite you.
Absolutely not, Kathleen. You will never wait.
Oh,
That's
no, she's going to wait.
Bro.
She's going to wait.
Nope.
You're making it worse, Casey.
I have no control here. I just say things.
Don't know Paul, but I can tell you his problem. He's too good looking. He needs a good flaw like a lisp.
Oh, bro, let us give you a scar. Yes.
But
I could deal with a scar.
It'll be a fake one.
It's like one like right here.
Oh, but you're going to be the good guy.
But why
make
fake?
you a bad guy? Because look at a face.
We could do a neck tattoo.
Yeah, there we go. Neck
trash it up a little bit.
Let's talk to Sam. We'll find out what she's cool with, and then we'll damage you accordingly.
Start calling
there
you
you go.
Duntashi 6'9". Right?
We see the problem is that she's going to be like, as long as it's a Scene Snobs tattoo, I don't care.
Oh yeah.
I tried to get him a Scene Snobs tattoo, and he was like, "No, I'm not putting SS on my body." And I was like,
That's what I said. I said not putting SS on my body. He was like, but it's the Scene Snobs. I was like, you must think
but it's not
about
like,
that context.
It's
Please,
not like
a little bit further.
It's not like it says SS and then there's a tiki torch hanging
right.
out or anything. Like not like that. There's no eagle hanging around.
Right.
Why does this look like lightning bolts?
Right. You must really like Harry Potter.
You guys ever see that movie, Schindler's List?
And it's fall time. So
Here
folks
we go.
are super excited about fall. Huh?
Literally nothing good comes from Iowa. Ron, Paul.
Not true.
Paul came from Iowa.
My mom came from there. She's awesome.
Yeah, bada bing, bada boom.
There you go. We got and Field of Dreams. Shut up, Ron.
Right.
Ron, you don't have to shut up. He was just being
No, I
didn't
love
mean
you,
that.
Ron. Don't shut up. Ron, you're funny. And Kathleen says, I swear watching you two is totally just a manifestation of my ADHD brain.
That's pretty much how I live my life. Just as welcome.
Do you want to see you want to see what it's like with an ADHD brain on pills?
I'm in control. That's why I'm on.
That was rude. Why would you do that?
Because he's normal and we're hyperactive.
I'm normal, man. If
But
I
you're
could tell you,
normal comparatively to us being weird.
if you saw me on my third shift, y'all would be like, "Nope, I just can't repeat what I say on that third shift." So,
Sure you can. Welcome to the Scene Snobs.
no, absolutely
Go for it.
cannot.
We know you're funny.
We go into it too far.
Before we get too far into the topics, though, I do want to talk about your show.
Okay.
I want a little bit more of an explanation. So tell us about who's on the show, who hosts with you. Things
Okay,
like that.
I'm sorry, I totally forgot about. So we have a podcast called Four Sheets to the Wind. It is Matthew Branch. Then we have Chris. I just forgot his last name. And then we have Cody. Chris and I actually worked together, and we realized we both loved movies. And it was kind of weird because I was bringing up that my birthday last year was coming up, and he was like, "Well, when's your birthday?" And I was like, "September 13th." And he's like, "No, it's not." And I was like, "Why not?" And I pulled out my license. He's like, "That's my birthday." And I was like, "Oh, well, he's a year older than me, so we're Irish twins." And then we started talking about each other's significant others, and they're actually Irish twins as well.
Oh,
And-
best friend manifestation.
Right. And it's to this day.
Michael Myers was one parent, and Anthony Perkins was another.
I don't know if that's how they do it. I don't think it. Yeah, that's better. There you go. It's more like that.
Oh, and it's like they're killing each other too.
Oh, nice. Well, that's fun.
Stabbing each other 2 times each.
Exactly. And that's interesting you brought them up. They were from a certain era of horror. I believe they were in the 70s.
Yeah, the worst era of horror. Listen, we're going to talk about some fun parts of horror. We do want to get into fall first, though.
Do we fall first?
Who is about that pumpkin spice life?
Oh, up in
Right
here.
here, right. I'm saying.
Yes, no.
There's many reasons to love fall.
Many.
My most main reason to love fall is that I stop sweating like a pig.
Valid.
Like a little
Yeah,
bit. Like
I
a little.
mean,
I still sweat like a pig.
Well, when you move a lot more, though.
Yeah.
You can get
for
more
sure.
actions in per sweat.
And
Right.
2, I get to do pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns.
Yeah.
Yes,
That
sir.
is righteous.
So tell us, Paul, what are some of your favorite things about fall?
I enjoy writing. I just keep it to myself for the most part as far as writing goes. So I really enjoy watching the leaves change. I find it very therapeutic, just like watching the snowfall. Those two things, for whatever reason, just make all the juices in my head just start going crazy and just gives me good inspiration.
You
I
sure
also
that's not the cocaine?
it could be. We're not talking. Stop. My family's watching this. I'm sorry, you guys. 1 second. No. But
Somebody's got to go skiing.
right. That's also why I love fall. And I love being able to drink Fireball year round, and people just think it's apple cider that I'm drinking. So
You sneaky man, you.
it's a
I dig
win-win.
it. How fancy.
Listen, everybody. Paul's alcoholism is the perfect kind because he can do it all year round. And you think he went to the cidery.
And he's funny.
Oh,
Like,
well,
I mean, we don't care if you're funny and drunk.
there's not a lot of drunk people who aren't funny.
Well, valid. Who's just laughing at or laughing with.
Right. True.
Except my dad.
Oh, Lord. Gee, what do I like about fall? You know,
Before
I enjoy non-abusive households. Those are pretty sweet.
I didn't notice your shirt before. I'm not high, by the way. I've not gotten high yet. This looks amazing.
Yeah, it's Cars and Planets.
Well, I didn't know that. I didn't look at
Thank
it.
you.
up
Yeah, it
close.
is nice.
I
Yeah,
like
it is,
it. It's a
yeah.
good
I do
shirt.
like
It's
that.
fitting, you know. Thank you very much.
Um,
But fall is fantastic for corn mazes.
That's true too.
Do love me a good corn maze. Nothing like getting lost out there. The weather change is fantastic because there's nothing better than being able to sit by the fire late night with a hoodie and shorts on, just hanging out, you know, maybe have a little brewski, maybe a little Sam Adams Oktoberfest, you know, whatever is this season.
There you
Yeah,
go.
it's good times. It's a good time. I see Kathleen and John Wass agree. Kathleen called us pumpkin sluts, and you are correct,
we
my
are
dear. I am
100%
a
pumpkin sluts.
huge pumpkin sloot.
Well, let me ask you guys this: when does Halloween season start in your house?
Yesterday.
August.
Oh, all right, that's like a wide base.
Hey, I'm just
August
saying,
1st?
if we start Christmas right after Halloween, I start Halloween right after 4th of July. Hands
So
down.
then-
That's it.
What?
Good man.
That's not the worst.
Yes.
No, it absolutely
Yes.
works.
Go
that
by
way.
holiday.
Think of how many kids are like, you know, freshmen in college and they're going off on trips, usually around that time. So absolutely it works. I say go with it.
Thank you.
No.
Yes, yes.
No, we're debating this now. And it's become a debate.
It's 2-1. The debate's over.
I call it Roman Republic victory. Player.
Right.
No. That's not how this works. We have to come up with. It's not a debate in the
Roman
sense of-
Republic. We win.
I guess we start after July for 4th.
Woo-woo.
Nice. July 5th is official start date.
No, we need to come up with the right start date. We're going to do this on the Scene Snobs right now.
Well, I've always liked September 1st. I
Okay,
think it's
that's
a
good.
happy medium.
July 5th. Now, if I have to decide, October 30th. No, I'm kidding. Of course, I've already started putting stuff out. Like, come on.
Right.
You live literally surrounded by Halloween things.
Yeah, it's not
All the
even.
time.
I don't go shopping for Halloween decorations. I go shopping for home decor.
Yeah. Because the Halloween
So it's
decorations
just
he
kinda-
can just put out and where places where, you know,
Oh yeah,
people see them.
that's why
Right.
Star Wars Day is such a bad problem in my home. I will say this though, I have to agree with Casey. I think kind of like November 1st is the official start for a lot of people on Christmas.
Mhm.
September 1st should be the opener for Halloween. Now, I don't decorate for Christmas until after the Santa shows up at the Macy's Day Parade on Thanksgiving.
Fair enough.
That's always been my tradition. I know plenty of people who start at November 1st.
Oh no, I absolutely start on Macy's Day Parade. I'm the same way with that. That's when the Christmas decorations go up, but they come down in like March. Because you can have a Valentine's Day tree and a St. Patrick's Day tree,
you
like
have
or a St. Patrick's Day shrub.
He has those things.
Yeah,
it's very true. I don't fault him for it.
And sometimes an Easter bush.
Yeah, I mean, it does kind of linger until like Cinco de Mayo is when Casey's like, "This is it, I'm done."
Well, once I put up too many tequila bottles, I'm like, well, no, I have to drink them all.
Yeah, it's just over by that point. And then like he's got a few months. That's why we have to give him to September 1st.
Oh yeah,
right.
For Halloween,
just sobering up
because he needs that 4-month span where it's just like
it's gonna dry out, man. It's brutal.
But
that liver CrossFit, you gotta have that break just for a little bit. It's all good.
Exactly, man. Make sure to sweat it out. Give yourself some time. Meditate, yoga. Stretch.
Oh, they hate it in the gym. I'll be in the gym and they look at me like I just started drinking, and I'm like, it's just the sweat. Leave me alone.
Sorry, I have a problem. Don't judge me.
I'll just be running. And you see the girl next to me, and she's like getting mad that I'm going so fast.
Or
for 2 seconds.
Just like, I need a drink and I don't know why.
Right.
Not like people who surround me who generally, when they get a whiff of me, they're like, I'm starving suddenly. I have the munchies. What is that?
Oh my God, that's so true. Now it's legal. Me too.
Yeah.
I went to Jersey and I was just like, is it legal here? And they're like, yeah. I was like, all right, sign me up. I was like, I'm ready to roll. Is it legal in North Carolina?
No.
No.
See you in Virginia.
Of course not. Right. You're only 20 minutes up the road. I'm just saying.
Consider it done past the border.
Yep. We'll do it with the mobile detailing. I'll go run to Virginia for you too.
Yes. Oh, we got you, bro.
Oh my God. Hold on, I gotta look this up.
Okay, so we've got some comments here that I want to pull up
comments real quick.
Yeah, you're doing whatever you're doing here.
This up.
First of all, let's see. Kathleen is all about. Oh nope, John's there. Nothing like getting chased by angry clowns through a corn maze. See, that's what I'm saying, John. That is an exciting time of year. That's something that we need to share with our children and our loved ones. Is being chased by killer maniacs. I think it's a beautiful thing. It's a very good bonding experience.
And tying it right back into Iowa. What if you saw James Earl Jones there in the corn maze?
Well, you run towards that man.
Yeah, but he went into
the distance, Ray.
I don't know when it
go the distance. Oh, Angry Balls. Yeah, that's good stuff. Angry Orchard Hard Cider with Fireball. Yep. That is quite tasty. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Ron says, October is when the stuff goes up. I've been looking for a walking fish costume for several weeks now. Well, you should be looking for that annually. I mean, that's a year-round search. That's an excursion, Ron.
I want to know what party you're going to, and I want to go.
There's going to be 4, and I promise you're not allowed into them.
Oh, as soon as that first fall breeze hits, it's fairly so. We're not in spooky season yet. Then
what are you talking about? It's been gorgeous out there.
You know how hot it was today?
What about today? About 3 weeks ago when we got so cold that breeze came in and just froze my nuts back into my stomach. It was glorious.
And then the next
but that's
day,
enough. That's the start.
No,
that's the whole point. It's the start.
No,
it's when it starts. It's not saying it's one time. As soon as it hits, it's time.
Nah, it was just a fluke a couple weeks ago.
That's bullcorn. Unacceptable. It's erroneous on both counts.
I work outside all day. I promise you, it was just a fluke.
It's unacceptable. Ron, interested in your thoughts on Halloween haunted houses and similar entertainment venues? For us, major part of the deal.
Tell us some of your favorites.
Yeah, well, how do you feel about that?
Especially down in North Carolina, we'd love to know.
North Carolina, so we have the 2 major ones, which is Spooky Woods and then Woods of Terror. Spooky Woods, I've only been to once, and it was in high school, so I can't really give like an accurate depiction of it. It seemed good for me. I like going to like kind of more of an underground place because then you do worry, what if someone's working on staff that actually will do something? Because when I go to an actual venue, I'm like, well, you can't touch me and nothing's gonna happen. So
so the other side of that is come at me, bro.
Right.
Just hold on, find somebody who's like, all right, you're gonna hog tie me, let's go.
That's how it works now. This is what we do.
But the haunted scene down here it's not quite all that like I wish it was. We do have Carowinds, which is an amusement park close to Charlotte. And they do Scarowinds, so they do nighttime, they do like the theme thing with like a haunted mansion type ordeal. Then they have a clown car and stuff like that, and that's actually pretty fun. Once again, what ruined it for me is I went a couple years ago and some kid, I wasn't watching where I was going, and an actor accidentally barely bumped into me, and he was like, I'm so sorry, let me get my manager. And I was like, no, you're fine, I was right behind you, that was my fault. No, I hit you, I'm sorry. And I was like, you didn't No one hit
This is
anybody,
our
right?
soul.
And then the whole illusion, was just gone at that point. I was like, well,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's like stick with it.
Right.
Yeah, there's one up here called Fields of Terror that I went to up in Maryland, and it's fantastic. They've got like 3 different like trails that you basically walk through, and each one at a different level of scary. It was it was a blast. And then they have the haunted hayride, which is a lot of fun too. Yeah, it's wild, but I always struggle because the older I get, I realize this is really like get drunk and go hang out and do this.
Right.
So like you get those whole groups of dudes out there doing that. And it's like, man, it's kind of takes away from the illusion for me.
Right.
I don't get to be immersed in it.
Right.
And that's the best is when you're walking through and all of a sudden, 2 clowns pop out at you and they're chasing you through their segment. And it's like, okay, this is getting uncomfortable now.
Right.
Like you've been following me for a while and you guys are really close and I don't like this.
Well, I didn't know that you like being scared so much. Do you want to go to Bunny Man Bridge?
So this one time we went to Bunny Man Bridge, which is sort of a tale in this area. And I always do love the haunty, scary things. The thing is I happen to get worked up a little bit, like maybe.
Awesomely so.
What if something terrible happens? So maybe I recorded a living will for my daughter on our way there, just on the off chance that daddy was murdered.
That's fair.
Pieces of me scattered around the field. You're just saying, head to bets,
So what went wrong, Mick?
Well, what? So here's what happened.
Both of you in cahoots.
So here's what happened. We were driving, and now, granted, it was a stormy night that night. He did record the living will on his phone, and this was like 8 years ago. So
I mean,
that
she was a year old, not even
a year. Yeah. So, but on the phone you had was just like it was a brick. It was just like that's all it was. Like, I mean, yeah, it was a smartphone, but at the same time, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was like a big thick one with the keyboard. That's like screen's that big. Yeah,
and it was like late at night. It was like midnight. I was like, let's take a ride. I just moved to Virginia. It was around October.
Okay.
And of course, Case is like, yeah, where do you want to go? I was like, Bunny Man Bridge, and he's just like, all right. Like, listen, Casey, like as a wingman, like goes, man,
all the time, man.
I am not putting him down. I will say this though, and it's hilarious to watch him in scary places. It's one of my most fun things, and it's hard to get him there because he knows when I'm planning it. But I will tell you this, and also a plug for a friend of ours. Our friend Matt Burns is doing Apollo-ween over in Martinsburg, Virginia, West Virginia, where they're going to have a scare house and they're doing Rocky Horror Picture Show and all that stuff. So it's kind of cool.
That's cool.
I'm taking you because the Scene Snobs were invited. You're going with me.
Absolutely. Dude, I will go and everyone will laugh at me freaking losing my mind because I do. It's uncomfortable. It's what happens. I start to be like, what else would be better, y'all? If we just run for 14 miles that way. I'm just saying, we could do it. We could just go. We could just run.
He could do it too.
I'm glad you can do that. I cannot.
I promise you, I'm not being that guy. I'm literally looking something up for this show to challenge Paul on.
Yeah, no. Okay. But meanwhile, while he's doing that, let's talk a little more about fall and Halloween. So, Paul, when did you quit? I mean, I'm curious of this. When did you quit trick or treating?
It's funnier when I started. So I grew up in a very strict is too mean to say, but a very Christian home. So I didn't go trick-or-treating until I was almost 15, which is when you should be stopping. So my group of friends and I think are 15 and 16. So those 2 years were the only years. So I stopped at 16, but I started at 15.
Late bloomer. I get it.
Right.
Yep. No, but it happens. Well, because, there's satanic things you have to be careful of. And all those crazies out there.
Question, though, like at that age for you, the closet that they would stuff you in, did the house come with the crucifix on the door, or did
I had to make my own?
Put them on there?
I'm really happy that you weren't going to be insulting our guest parents. That's great. That's really cool that you didn't just shove them right into a bin and just go.
I said Piper Laurie. I'm assuming his mom is Piper Laurie from Carrie.
Yeah, that's
just like that. They actually just sent me back to the woods and were like, carve your own. I got splinters and everything. They're like, that way the crucifix really means something to you.
Exactly. And then you also had to make like your own pots and everything out there out of clay.
Absolutely.
And all that. Oh yeah, man. I get it. Backwoods living, bro.
All right, listen.
Like, I'm surprised I still tan this good. Like, I was out in the sun for a long time, you guys. It doesn't make sense.
This is permanent, man.
Frailty. He's got to dig the hole.
Yeah.
They got to move the barn over.
Regular Fenton Meeks over here.
Oh my god! So how many demons do you kill in a week?
In a week?
And do you have the axe to prove it?
How many did Ed Lorraine do? Like Ed Lorraine did how many? Like I've probably done double minimum.
Fair. Oh no!
Okay.
We're talking about McConaughey and Frailty here. That's demons. It's like you're a demon.
Probably 2 a day. It's probably Matt Branch and then Sam. Every day when I get home.
So 4 shoots to the wind is not happening anymore. You're just officially like jumping ship over to the Scene Snobs. He's like, nah, man, I'm taking out the competition.
Yeah, Sam, the other day I came home and she was sitting there and I was like, what are you doing? And she was like, oh, I'm just reading a book. I was like, who taught you to read? Like, nah. You a witch.
Oh my god. Well, yeah, I mean, women aren't supposed to read.
I have a computer here.
Well, men aren't
take a drink and then say something like
that. Men aren't supposed to be reading either if it's not Latin. So we got some strict rules. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I remember some Latin.
Yeah, there you go. And no one Padre Filii Spiritus Sancti.
And if we want to dig a little deeper, I totally was homeschooled until high school too. So.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I didn't think we were going to dig deeper, but that's exciting. No, what else are we sharing, bro? Let's do this. What else you got to let out, man?
Let me go get the bottle. We're just going to get the...
Bro, I am here to receive you, all right?
You know,
I want you to know this is a safe space. Shh.
Oh, you should have been talking all the time. You know who else has been homeschooled? Everyone last year. So
that is true.
You're in good company.
Yep.
You know who really makes...
These guys.
You know what makes homeschoolers look really bad? Is Harry Dunn from Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
He's got the same last name as me and he was homeschooled.
Yeah.
That's
so
right.
Uncle?
We see where this is going.
Cousin.
Cousin. See, there you go. All right. You can blame. You can say third removed, man. You're fine.
Right.
All right, real quick, we got a lot of comments.
Okay, so we started right around in here.
Tell me what to do.
Okay, well,
interesting thoughts. Okay. Is it in Michigan? I don't know. Yeah, you know it's in Michigan.
Kathleen and John?
Oh, yeah, they are in Michigan. That's
Jeff,
not what
Jeff
I was going
Dwoskin is in
That's
Michigan.
True.
Yeah.
I think Ron's in Michigan.
Name drop!
Not sure which emote is appropriate here.
The pulsating, just stop it. No, okay.
Matt?
You smell of weed.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, Kevin says, I like watching people in haunted houses. I don't actually like going myself. You should watch Casey.
Oh, man.
Watch Casey
Kathleen, then you should go with me because that would be hilarious.
I will put cameras. We got to get the GoPros ready to go doing this. Ron says, Woods of Terror sounds pretty epic. We have Terrified.
Terrified. You'll get it.
Getting there. You. I never learned how to read in Latin.
Yeah, you did.
Not in Latin.
Well, I thought you went to Catholic school.
Yeah, but it was like when they changed the rules.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
like
when they made it for everyone or whatever.
Exactly. Here in
the numbers got low. They had to pump them up.
The major attraction is Erebus. There you go.
All right. Erebus. What's up?
You read the long words.
Okay.
She doesn't like going, or did she get asked to leave after punching someone? I'm not entirely sure, guys. John's spitting truth. I'll never tell. My lawyer told me not to.
Smart. That's right. Remember, it never happened. Wasn't me.
Since when you came, can you afford a lawyer? Oh, boy.
All right. Whoa, hey. Marital disputes. Let's calm that down. Let's not. But remember, we all love each other here. The Scene Snobs is out bringing togetherness.
Right. On Bunny Man sometimes at night. Super creepy. It's creepy. I'll give you that.
Chris, why do you do that? Oh, yeah. You're in fiber work. We need to chat.
Do it. I went to school with her daughter. She cut me a deal. The lawyer?
I guess so.
All right.
We're really I don't even know what's going
on. We have a zombie paintball shoot in my town. We do every Halloween. Oh, well, you're in
Christmas. We shoot evil elves. That's amazing.
Where?
Yeah, because I want to go shoot some evil elves.
We want to go.
Right?
Let's go. I want to go.
Paintball shooting them?
Yeah. Can you cut me in on that deal? Yeah, come down to Virginia. Probably not. I think she All right. You guys are still in your own conversation.
No. See, I love this. She knew. Eventually, Mick and Case will notice our comments.
Paintball hurts. It does hurt. Ron Lippert is a blast. They pull you in a buggy and shoot people dressed as zombies that are trying to get to your buggy. Oh,
that's awesome.
I'm ruining so many faces.
Oh yes.
Whoa.
Do we get to bring our own paintballs? Like,
Yeah,
can we freeze them?
well, no.
I am.
Don't leave them iced out like beforehand.
Yep.
I'm gonna have like
freezer.
I'm gonna have a blade set up where he has all but they're all little capsules with all the paintballs I can pull out rather than those awesome silver spikes.
So I should run in with a sword, or would that be unacceptable at paintball?
Acceptable.
I think you should. Guessing as a kid, he stayed up in a treehouse with the severed heads and the grandmother's corpse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where we all did that, though, right?
Were we not allowed?
Yeah, we weren't supposed to do that.
Wait, which is the bad part of that sentence?
Yeah, I'm seriously confused. As a kid, or you're not supposed to do it as a kid? It's supposed to be a teenager, maybe a tween.
Was grandma's corpse the bad part, or the heads?
Maybe the treehouse. Maybe it shouldn't have been so high up. The elevation.
I mean,
Yeah, OSHA would have had a heyday back then.
Oh man, are you kidding me? They would have been all up in arms about it.
Yeah.
Jason Taylor, hey boys.
Hey, Jason.
God damn you, Jason Taylor. And here we go. Even better, we are in our own conversation while sitting next to each other.
Yes! God, I love the losses.
God, losses. Frozen paintball.
Hi, Gerard.
Gerard wants to go paintballing.
Okay, hey, we've got 15 minutes left, and we haven't hit our main topic yet.
I'm
and
so
quite
sorry.
frankly, I really want to
As
discuss
much as
this
I
with
want.
Paul.
I win as much as we want.
No, I want to have this discussion because
First
I'm
of all,
excited about
Then
this.
Paul, come back on next week.
All right.
So-
okay.
I totally will.
When would we ever? I mean, you're not wrong.
No,
I'm not taking
Yeah.
this. So it's a good. You're doing the good part.
Right.
I'm doing the bad part.
Yeah.
Because I just want to see somebody give me a damn number about friggin'.
Are you okay? He's really
I'm
worked
so
up
mad.
about the challenge,
I'm
guys.
so mad
He's
about the
really
challenge.
worked up
Right.
about the challenge. He's going to breathe it off for a minute.
We can't go away in 15 minutes. We just had like 7 people join the show. And
Well, we don't have to go away right away.
That's
We can stay
Yeah.
out for another hour for all I care. Paul, do you want to stay out for another hour?
Yeah, I'm good. I don't go to work till midnight, so we're good to go.
Oh, beautiful.
All right,
Oh,
so we're
yeah.
going. So we're going. You're in North Carolina, so that's 3 hours behind us.
Nope, same time zone.
No, I'm all right. So 1 hour.
Very not nearly at all.
Same.
Right.
All right. So if it's
Yep.
9:46
It's
here,
a north and
you're
south thing.
going-
There's not like a.
all right. So
It's
we got
9:46 here
around
right now, too.
9:46 here, you're going to work in exactly 32 minutes.
Then 2 hours. 2 hours.
Math.
And 14 minutes.
What's going on, everybody? It is the Scene Snob. As you may have guessed from just that conversation, we had to break this up into 2 parts for the radio station that we work for. So please check out part 2 of our awesome interview with Paul Dunn and just the absurd fun that we had going on. The conversation goes on for another hour. So part 2 is also up at the same time. Enjoy it. Please let us know. And again, follow, like, subscribe, the whole 9 yards. Go to thescenesnobs.com for all of our links to everything and let us know what you think of us. All right, we'll talk to you soon.
Step into the world of power, loyalty, and luck.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
With family, cannolis, and spins mean everything.
Now, you wanna get mixed up in the family business.
Introducing The Godfather at ChumbaCasino.com. Test your luck in the shadowy world of The Godfather slot.
Someday, I will call upon you to do a service for me.
Play The Godfather now at ChumbaCasino.com.
Welcome to the family.